Are you ready to scribble? I'm ready to scribble, so I hope you have all your tools. Anything you have at home works. If you have crayons, if you have markers, if you have colored pencils, go for it. I want to see how creative you are. Now, before we begin, because I love that scribble story, the little voices and how the little scribble is always so happy and it brings joy to everybody's picture. So we're going to ask mommies and daddies, or maybe you want to start and make a picture first. You can make a house with the rainbow or some flowers, or maybe you want a big burger, maybe you want a castle or a unicorn. So you're going to draw your picture. Whatever it is fine, and we're going to draw it with our black crayon. Some of you might want to draw it first with a pencil and then outline it. That's fine, that works too. But I'm just going to go ahead with a black crayon. Okay, so I am going to draw a house. I'm going to put it maybe on a hill. So we want that line where the sky meets the ground, we call horizon line. And it doesn't have to be straight, it could be kind of bumpy. Maybe that's the grass, so you want to get the texture. And I'm going to start with my shapes. I'm going to make a big square, almost like or a rectangle, whichever shape you want. And I am going to give it a roof. See? Maybe I'll put a little window on the top. It might have that decoration. And I'll put other shapes, some triangles in there. See? Maybe, oh, it needs a door. My house needs a door so I can go in. So we have a rectangle, and I'm making a smaller rectangle, the door handle. Maybe you want to put a little window on your door. So we're being creative, we are playing. Maybe you'll have one big giant window and we put lines in it. I'm gonna put maybe some flowers, and they're just gonna be circles with little circles inside. And I might make some zigzag lines to show texture. Maybe I'll put this big oval that'll have this almost like a letter Y coming out of it. See? I am gonna put maybe some clouds. If the day is beautiful like today, all these days have been wonderful days. We're gonna put some clouds. God gave us beautiful clouds. I love clouds. I love trying to find things hidden in the clouds in their shapes. And we're gonna put a sun, and it has its sun rays. So you're drawing any picture you want. Remember, this is just my picture. I'm gonna put a road so that way my friends can come and visit me. I might put little bushes around it with little flowers again. Okay, so that is my picture. And always remember to write your name somewhere on there on the front, so that if you frame it, people can see who made it. I ask for you guys, since you are so cute and so young, to put a date, because that way you remember when you made the picture. So now that we have it, we're gonna put that there. Now it's up to you. How or what are you gonna use to make your scribbles? Is it markers? Is it crayons? Please have fun. Maybe you want to use both. If you have both, go for it. Do that. So I'm going to start with my scribbles. So you remember the first scribble that we saw? He was really cute. And he has just no right or wrong. He just is. So I'm going to make my scribbles actually, I'm going to start him with some blue for the sky. So I'm going to make some scribble, 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 scribble. And he's growing, he's growing, he's growing, he's growing, he's growing, he's growing. And we're scribbling. I'm still trying to follow around the drawings that I made, but I am making scribbles. And remember, it doesn't matter if it comes out of the paper. You might want to put something underneath it. And we scribble, we scribble. We are guiding the crayon, but we want to scribble around it. And it is okay. See, we're going around. It's almost like he's dancing. Pretend he's like, yeah, he's super, super happy. And he's just filling around the spaces, super happy. You might want to even combine, you know how the sky has different colors? You might want to combine colors. Maybe, or for example here, I'm going to use some markers. So I might scribble some more with this color and add some different tones and different shades of the colors, different tints of the color. See, so it just changes it a little bit, but they are all scribbles. Now I'm gonna scribble with some green into the grass. I want that to be kind of green. You don't have to keep the same colors. You can make red grass if you want to, maybe orange grass, that's fine. You choose how you want to make your scribbles, what colors you want. So I'm scribbling and he's still dancing and he's still dancing, Mr. Scribble. And like I said before, maybe we want to put some yellow or some red or some green. We can change it and lighten it up a little bit just by scribbling another color on top. And we scribble, 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 scribble. The little plant, maybe I'll use marker for that one to make it a little bit of a different green. And I'm scribbling, 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 scribbling in the plant. So you want to try to keep your scribbles in place. You don't have to, but I like to keep them kind of in the areas to separate the colors. So I'm going to make my little flower scribbling around my little circle, flower, scribble, scribble, scribble. So it is kind of a quick project because you're scribbling, but you also want to use your detective eyes to make sure you're filling the spaces that need to have a scribble in it. Not all of them do. For example, my clouds, I'm just gonna leave them white because usually clouds are mostly white. They do have sometimes some grays or some purples. Oh, here's my sun, scribble, 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 scribble. And I am gonna scribble a little around it because that's the light that's shining out of my sun. So I'm just giving it that feeling that light is coming out of him. So I'm gonna keep coloring my house and I can't wait to see your pictures and your scribbles.